Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an important topic for those of you over 50. As we age, our bodies change, and what we put into them matters more than ever. Your diet plays a crucial role in your health, and there are certain foods you should definitely avoid to lower your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other conditions. Let's get started. First up, we're tackling those tempting yet treacherous processed meats. These are the kinds of foods that often make our mouths water, but they come with a hidden cost. Think bacon, sausage, deli meats. They're often packed with flavor but loaded with unhealthy fats and sodium. These ingredients are what make them taste so good, but they can wreak havoc on your health if consumed in large quantities. Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a BLT again, but moderation is key. It's all about finding a balance, and not overindulging in these tasty yet harmful foods. These processed meats have been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and even certain types of cancer. The evidence is clear, and it's something we should all be mindful of. The high sodium content can raise your blood pressure, putting extra strain on your heart and blood vessels. This can lead to serious health issues over time if not managed properly. And let's not forget about the unhealthy fats, which can contribute to clogged arteries and other cardiovascular problems. These fats can build up in your arteries, leading to reduced blood flow and increased risk of heart attacks. Instead of reaching for that processed ham, why not opt for lean protein sources like grilled chicken or fish? These options are not only healthier, but can be just as delicious when prepared well. Your heart will thank you in the long run. Making these small changes can have a big impact on your overall health and well-being. Remember, we're aiming for long-term health here, and making smarter food choices is a huge part of that. By choosing fresh, whole foods over processed options, you're investing in a healthier future for yourself and your loved ones. Let's talk about sugary drinks, sodas, sweetened juices, energy drinks. They seem harmless, right? After all, they're everywhere in our homes, schools, workplaces, and even at social gatherings. They come in colorful packaging, often with enticing advertisements that make them look refreshing and fun. But have you ever stopped to think about what's really inside these drinks? Wrong. These sugary beverages are like a wolf in sheep's clothing. They may taste good and give you a quick energy boost, but the long-term effects are far from sweet. They're loaded with empty calories, meaning they provide little to no nutritional value. Instead of nourishing your body, they fill it with sugar and artificial ingredients. This can lead to a range of health issues that you might not even be aware of, and they can wreak havoc on your body, especially as you get older. Consuming too many sugary drinks can lead to fatigue, digestive problems, and even impact your mental health. One of the biggest concerns with sugary drinks is their link to type 2 diabetes. This is a serious condition that affects millions of people worldwide. When you consume too much sugar, your body has to work overtime to produce insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. This constant strain can wear out your pancreas, making it harder for your body to manage blood sugar effectively. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance means your cells don't respond well to insulin, causing your blood sugar levels to rise. And it's not just diabetes. Sugary drinks can also contribute to weight gain, fatty liver disease, and heart problems. Excess sugar is stored as fat in the body, leading to obesity and related health issues. They can even increase your risk of certain cancers. Studies have shown that high sugar intake can fuel the growth of cancer cells, making it even more important to limit your consumption. So ditch the sugary drinks and opt for water, unsweetened tea, or sparkling water with a splash of lemon or lime. These alternatives are not only refreshing but also beneficial for your health. Your body will thank you. By making healthier choices, you can improve your overall well-being and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Remember, it's never too late to make a positive change. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: salt, or more specifically, high-sodium foods. We all know that too much salt can lead to high blood pressure, but did you know that it's a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke? As we age, our blood vessels naturally become less flexible, making them more susceptible to damage from high blood pressure. Excess sodium intake only exacerbates this problem, putting extra strain on your heart and increasing your risk of cardiovascular events. It's not just about shaking less salt on your food. Many processed foods, canned soups, and restaurant meals are loaded with hidden sodium. Make it a habit to read food labels carefully and choose low-sodium options whenever possible. Your heart and your taste buds will adjust in no time. Chapter 4. Trans fats, the sneaky saboteurs. Trans fats. You've probably heard of them, but do you know why they're so bad for you? These fats are often found in some of the most tempting and delicious foods, making them hard to resist. But understanding their impact on your health is crucial. These sneaky fats are created through a process called hydrogenation, which turns liquid oils into solid fats, increasing their shelf life. This process is favored by food manufacturers because it helps keep food from spoiling quickly, making it more convenient for storage and transport. Sounds great, right? Not so fast. The problem with trans fats is that they raise your LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and lower your HDL cholesterol, the good kind. This imbalance in cholesterol levels can lead to serious health issues over time. This double whammy increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. Regular consumption of trans fats can clog your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow and increasing the strain on your heart. The good news is that trans fats are being phased out of many food products. Governments and health organizations around the world have recognized the dangers and are taking steps to eliminate them from our food supply. However, you'll still find them lurking in some processed foods, baked goods, and fried foods. Items like cookies, cakes, and even some microwave popcorn can still contain trans fats, so it's important to be vigilant. Always check the ingredient list and avoid anything that lists partially hydrogenated oil. That's a sure sign of trans fat. By making informed choices and opting for healthier alternatives, you can protect your heart and overall health. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your diet. Chapter 5: Refined Carbs, the Empty Calorie Culprits. Let's talk about refined carbs. White bread, pasta, white rice. These foods have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients, leaving behind empty calories that can spike your blood sugar levels and contribute to weight gain. When your blood sugar spikes, your body releases insulin to bring it back down. Over time, these constant spikes and crashes can lead to insulin resistance, increasing your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other metabolic problems. Instead of reaching for refined carbs, choose whole grain options like brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat bread. These foods are packed with fiber, which slows down sugar absorption and keeps you feeling fuller for longer. Chapter 6: Alcohol, moderation is key. Now, I'm not here to tell you to give up alcohol entirely. A glass of red wine with dinner can actually have some health benefits. However, it's crucial to practice moderation, especially as you get older. Excessive alcohol consumption can take a toll on your liver, increasing your risk of liver disease, cirrhosis, and even liver cancer. It can also raise your blood pressure, contribute to heart problems, and weaken your immune system. If you choose to drink alcohol, do so in moderation. For women, that means no more than 1 drink per day, and for men, no more than 2 drinks per day. And remember, it's always best to talk to your doctor about what's right for you. Dairy products can be a good source of calcium and vitamin D, but it's important to choose wisely. High-fat dairy products like whole milk, butter, and full-fat cheese are high in saturated fat, which can raise your cholesterol levels and increase your risk of heart disease. Instead of reaching for full-fat dairy, opt for low-fat or fat-free options. You'll still get the calcium and vitamin D you need without the excess saturated fat. And remember, moderation is key with all dairy products. Red meat can be a good source of protein and iron, but it's also high in saturated fat and cholesterol. Eating too much red meat can increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, and certain types of cancer. If you choose to eat red meat, do so in moderation. Choose lean cuts of meat and trim away any visible fat. You can also try incorporating more plant-based protein sources into your diet, such as beans, lentils, and tofu. Let's be honest, fried foods are delicious, but they're also loaded with unhealthy fats, calories, and often, sodium. Eating too many fried foods can contribute to weight gain, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and other chronic conditions. Limit your intake of fried foods as much as possible. If you do indulge, choose baked or grilled options instead. And remember, portion control is key. Artificial sweeteners may seem like a healthy alternative to sugar, but some studies suggest they can have negative effects on your metabolism and gut health. They may also increase your risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. More research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects of artificial sweeteners. In the meantime, it's best to limit your intake of these sweeteners and choose natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup in moderation. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more health tips. Remember, making small changes in your diet can have a big impact on your health. It's never too late to start making healthier choices. Remember to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian to create a personalized eating plan that meets your individual needs. They can help you make sustainable changes that will improve your overall health and well-being. Stay healthy and see you next time.